All right, so let's start off with a dad joke, and it's going to be very similar to the last dad joke I told, and that is, why did the iPhone go to therapy? The reason is because it wanted a new identity. Now, I know it's a pretty bad joke, but for the most part, today's news is not a joke at all. Before we move forward, if you are into Apple News, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And best of all, it is free. Otherwise, it really allows me to continue to make these videos. And it definitely motivates me to connect with you guys in terms of all the tech news that is headed our way on a day-to-day basis. All right, so if you've been waiting for iOS 19, I would suggest to stop waiting because it is never coming, according to Mark Gurman, which has a pretty good track record, but it appears that Apple is going through a rebranding phase, just trying to streamline, I guess, the different operating systems. So, according to Mark, on the operating system that Apple has, iPadOS, watchOS, tvOS, Vision OS, I believe it's called, but iOS will be turned into iOS 26. This is going to be interesting. It may keep things a little bit simpler. My assumption is we're going with the 26 because a portion of the year is going to be associated with the different versions of the operating system. So it's going to be kind of interesting. We're just kind of making this big jump from 18 all the way to 26. But I think it has happened with an iPhone. Actually, we went from the iPhone 8 to the iPhone 10. So it's not common. I think Samsung has done it before with some of their devices. We're going from iOS 18 to iOS 26. So instead of iOS 19, it's going to be iOS 26 that's going to be launching with the iPhone 17 and the iPhone 17 Pro. So take it for what it is worth. This is where we are headed. And I'm interested to see how Apple puts a twist on this with 26. So definitely going to be interested to see how they move forward with this. Hopefully it involves something with AI because they're really behind when it comes to generative AI with their different devices and operating systems. All right, so we're talking about iPadOS 26. We're talking about Vision OS 26, watchOS 26, tvOS 26, iOS 26. And I think the idea is you don't really have to guess anymore. You can just be like, all right, what year is it? Okay, this is the operating system we should have on our devices. And it just kind of keeps things simple. And that's what Apple has always been about since the beginning. Keep things simple. So really excited for this change. They actually did this, or there's rumors of them doing this with the upcoming highly anticipated iPhone 17 Air. You know, obviously we have the iPad Air and we have the MacBook Air. So they're just trying to keep things simple and not confuse the customer. So iOS 26 is going to bring a lot of visual details. Think of these changes related to Vision OS. So you're going to probably see a lot of translucent panels. I wouldn't be surprised if you see more rounded corners. That's pretty much been the thing, particularly with the icons. And pretty much, all the different operating systems are going to follow the same UI design. So I'm excited. It looks pretty cool. I'm always excited for changes, particularly if they look good. I am interested to see how this will change when it relates to transitions. I'm a sucker for transitions, but iOS 26 is coming down the road, and it's coming quick. So the WWDC, again, is going to be on June the 9th. If I'm not mistaken, June the 9th. Yes, June the 9th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can watch it on your Apple TV. You can download the WWDC app. You can watch it on YouTube, apple.com. And then I also believe there's a developer app that you can download as well if you want to watch it there. So a lot of places you can watch WWDC. I am super excited about these changes coming to iOS and Mac OS and so forth. What do you think? Are you in favor of the change? Are you in favor of the new design coming? Let me know in the comments section below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Again, subscribe to the channel. It really helps. It really helps us out. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. And again, WWDC is right around the corner. All right, guys, I'm rambling at this point. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.